I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Assassin's Creed 2. Gaz, didn't you yell at the screen in the first one, and don't you hate stealth games? Look, you don't have to watch this, no one's forcing you. But I have the game, as well as the sequels, because I'm a sucker for an Ubisoft deal when it's only like $6, so let's play. I have been told this game is better, at least controls-wise,
My name is Desmond
from the
Miles.
first game, so...
I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins.
You never thought the Templars were real.
The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using it. Using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact. One of many so-called pieces of Eden. The Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now? Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
So this screen right here, I would have seen in the previous game had I collected all the things, because this is like an extra bit here. You come back into your room and you see this vision.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now!
This was my major complaint about the first game, is that the intro took way too long. In this game, they literally give you all the information in like a minute and a half.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
She'll unhinge her jaw and eat my head by the looks of it. I don't know what they were thinking when they rigged that model. The mouth is a little too wide. For the record, I still think the whole story for this thing is convoluted.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo! Sì, sì, brava! It is a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti.
What the hell is this? Completely pointless.
A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditori da Firenze.
Completely pointless player interactivity right there. Unless it was like an in-game thing to configure the controller?
Get up. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
really getting out of here, huh? Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
I loathe games where the player goes faster than the NPCs.
Open this door! I'm calling it in. We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat, there's been a breach in the research wing.
Nice walls.
Requesting...
Fancy. Boy,
There they are! Don't let them get away!
Good effort there by the guy on the left.
Holy shit!
Why? What? I mean, this is a guy who killed I don't know how many in the first game. At least, you know, in virtual reality.
what about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told.
What is wrong
But
with
they're
your
onto
neck?
us now. We need to hurry.
So this game is 12 years old now,
Careful.
and I can't run anymore.
We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Is that an Animus?
Careful.
What the? How many of them are there?
Stay with me.
Is it Animuses or Animi? What do you think, Lucy? Lucy, what do they need with all of them?
Desmond. Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait.
You'd think that instead of the any button prompt, it would just actually give me the actual controls I'm going to need to use in the game.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go.
God, her mouth freaks me out.
It's always something.
What was that in the Animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
This is something that bothers me here. There's no prompt for the controls of the game. You're just meant to like flail around, I guess, until you figure it out. Except that in about throw him in a minute here, we'll actually have another sequence like this where we do learn. So I've just for testing purposes, I've played this up to like the first fight. Crouch down, yeah. Because that's what an assassin would do. What the hell?
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
Thanks for that. It was great. Shoved in the trunk, bouncing around. Loved
This
it.
way.
So, gonna tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What? What is it?
We're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months.
I've only
years
killed
even.
dozens, not hundreds.
No. Not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
Again, why?
But
Why
I'm
make the
just
difference
one
in
guy.
movement so
Sometimes, that's all
apparent?
you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
It must have broken his
Thank you.
fingers. Okay, before we go much further here, it just seems like everything is just one tick too loud. Or not at all. It didn't seem like it made any difference, at least in my headphones. I don't know.
Lucy, you made it. God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
Okay, we're gonna do this one more time, because this doesn't seem to make any impact whatsoever.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
She really needs to invest in like an ergonomic chair or something. Her neck is strained.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Alright. No running inside the building, I guess.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
Okay, first of all, what size paper is this one right in front of my head? Because, like, holy crap. These are not standard. These are not standard size papers. These are like poster size papers. Why? Okay. Let's just get this crap done and over with, huh?
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah! Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Here we go.
Sean is playing the stereotypical aloof British jackass. Not sure what Uplay actually has to do with this, but whatever it was, the action is completed. Sinking, maybe? Republic of Florence, 1476. So from what I understand, Ezio is like more of a main character in the franchise than Altair was. Like he's more of a favorite in the series and shows up in more games than Altair does.
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Viere. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Cotardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Uccidetelo!
Okay, no blocking. You are not a friend. Turn around. Okay. Just keep kicking him in the crotch, whatever.
Behind you.
Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Ruin as in kick them in the balls? Because that seems to be like my major attack right now. Yep. Apparently that's exactly what I mean. Okay. The targeting system is just as bad as the first time. It's all proximity based. And we have yet to learn how to block or parry, so...
Fall back!
Jesus.
Fall back!
Got my ass kicked.
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
while standing over dead bodies. Not sure these guys are dead. Well, I hope combat gets a little bit more solid, because they're in the first game, you can actually set things up and time
Let's get out of
defense
here
and
before the guards
whatnot.
arrive.
Oh, really? I wanted more money. Okay, fine. Where are you?
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
Yeah, if the combat is not the same, that's going to be a problem.